Hey, what's up, guys? I'm at the front of the park here at Animal Kingdom. Just looking at these flamingos. Um, I think those are flamingos. They're a different kind. But Christmas is here at the Animal Kingdom. There's a bunch of garland at the front, and on you can see the top of the Christmas tree. But on the way out tonight, we'll stay live so I can show you how massive it is. Hi, Christina. I had a feeling you would be the first one here. But let's head into the park. Today's gonna be kind of like a mellow stream. I'm not sure how many rides I'm gonna do. Today feels like more of a exploration day, so we'll walk around the park and see what we can find. I'll probably wait to go on the safari until it gets a little bit darker, but with the daylight savings, it's not too far away. Ooh, Babirusa over there. I think they just had a baby born. At least that was on Disney Plus.
Y'all want to see the wild pigs?
All right. That is not a warthog. Oh, silly people. That is not a warthog. Not even close. Hi, Jenny. I started a few minutes early.
Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth
Boom.
when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
Oh, it feels so good to get out of the apartment. I'm not sure where I want to go first. I might. I think I might go to the Gorilla Trail first. Oh, they're playing fun Christmas music here in a very like African style, and just how they play the Animal Kingdom music. So yeah, let's go to Africa, and if it is dark around like 4:30 or so, we'll probably go over to Pandora too, just to see that all lit up, because I haven't seen that yet this year. But that's probably going to be the only time I go to Pandora today.
Can we press it now, Dad?
Yeah, Jen, they do have a few Christmas decorations out. I took a few pictures of the Christmas tree out front, and by the time I end this, I'll go outside and go outside the park and show you guys the big old Christmas tree. Hi, Sarah. Long time no see. I'm finally back. This was a surprise, but now I can actually say it on here that I went to go surprise my family in Massachusetts. So I was away for a little bit, but I'm back. I've missed all you guys. I've missed the parks. This is my first day back at the parks since the last time we streamed at Hollywood Studios on Wednesday last week. So yeah, again, for people just coming in, today's going to be kind of like a chill stream where we're just going to kind of walk around. The only real ride I plan on doing is the safari, if you even want to call that a ride. But I just want to see all the animals and kind of walk around. I got to get my steps in, so this is a fun way to do it. And I'm not sure what's going to happen this weekend with streams because we're supposed to get a tropical storm. But I think we're going to try to get to Magic Kingdom on Saturday still. Because the storm's not supposed to hit for like until Sunday night. Hey, what's up, Mickey Settings? Thanks for coming in. We're back at Animal Kingdom. It's one of my favorite views here. Actually, this is the same picture of the thumbnail. Yeah, Christina, you're gonna love coming here. This is probably the most relaxing park, and just the vibe of it is so different. Yeah, I did see that they had the baby rhino born. I hope we get to see it soon, but I know we're not gonna. They gotta get it used to all the human interaction and interacting with all the other animals. That's so exciting. I love that they keep on breeding more and more and bringing lots of wildlife back from endangerment, at least trying to. Okay, let's go this way. And so yeah, I think we're gonna do the Gorilla Trail, then we're gonna do Rafiki's Planet Watch and just kind of walk through there. Joseph. Yeah, Joe, come to Florida. This is where it's at. And it's a really nice day today. All right. Yeah, Mickey Settings. I hope to see you down at the park. We'll be here. All right. Yeah, so let's go see some gorillas. Jennifer, you got yourself a pass, so if I can't go, then at least you can go and give the people what they want. Oh, it's so much more quiet over here. But yeah, it's a real nice day today. Warmed up a little bit from the past few days, but it's still not nearly as hot. Let's go see the Okapi.
Or is it Elsa? My dad is Elsa.
All right. We're in. We're having a good time. So yeah, we're gonna try to do the safari closer to sunset. I like it at sunset. It's nice. Jumbo. Hello. Jambo friends. Yeah, the park's a lot of fun at sunset. Where are you? I see you. Hey, there's two today. Unless it's just one body and two heads. Nah, there's two bodies there. Oh, they're so pretty. It's odd. I haven't seen two of them at the same time before, because usually they like to be all by themselves. I'm not on Wi-Fi. They are my favorite. All right, let's get a move on. I might go in and out, entering the building real quick, so just bear with me. We're just gonna go straight through. What was that there? Yeah, the Okapi are really, really beautiful, and they're my favorite to see at the park.
Okay, done.
Fishy. Fishy, fishy. And me. Look at this little guy. Yeah, Mickey sightings. We didn't start actually going down the trails until we moved here, and we were like, oh, hey, there are trails. We've never gone on them before. Let's do it. And now it's probably one of my favorite things to do here. So it's just really a nice thing to enjoy and take your time doing, and it's very relaxing. The sounds kind of like hippie-ish, but it's fun to. No, that's a stereotype. It's just nice being with nature. Yeah, this would be awesome to have in the backyard. And I'm just staying still for a second. It's kind of crowded, so I just want to let some people pass me. I just want to jump in the water. A couple days ago, I was in Massachusetts and it was roughly 30 degrees. So now I'm back in the heat and I kind of want to jump in the pool or jump in the pond. And if you can see here, they're, oops, sorry, I kind of went out for a second. Jenny, don't fall asleep. You still have work. But if you can see it, the birds are building their nests right now. It's very cool. Hot for Buffalo 55. Yeah, that would have been warm when I went to visit, but it wasn't. Hey, George. Alright, we can start moving again. Thank you. See if we can find the hippo anywhere. So I think the hippo is all the way to the left. They said it's kind of murky over there, so you can't see it too well. But we'll see hippos on the safari later. Yeah, I actually have to catch up on the Animal Kingdom series. Ooh, there's lots of zebra out here. There's zebra and meerkat. There's a meerkat and zebras. Look at all the meerkats. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Christina. I love the sticker. Guys, look at how stinking cute. I have not seen these out here in this many. They're so cute. I could stay right here all day. All right, thank you, Mickey Sightings. We'll see you later, I hope. Enjoy your day. Oh, those were so cute. Okay. It's gorilla time. Jenny, I didn't get you one because if I did, I would never be able to come back here.
Hi, friends. If you're wanting to see our family with the gorillas, we'll hang out there on
Looks like they're all hanging out to the left. Yeah, George, we're not really doing any rides for today. We're mostly doing exploration, and such. So the only real ride we're gonna do today is the safari. Alright, let's go out to the jungle part here. It'd be cool if I could get this trail all to myself. Feels like it for now, but that'll change. I hear people behind me. Let's just see if we can spot our friends anywhere. Not seeing them yet. Come on, little guys. Well, not very little. Doesn't look like they're over here either. No stealing the meerkats, you two. Where are the gorillas? Oh, there they are. Well, there's at least one laying down. That one's pretty big. There's at least 3 here, though, total. Is there one with them? Oh, yeah, there's a... There's a little child on top. I'm really missing the Festival of the Lion King today. I would totally stream that right now. I know, Jenny. All right, let's head over to Rafiki's Planet Watch since we're right next to it. Oh, yeah, Jen, you're on the same page as me. They do have an animation class there, and they also have a few exhibits that you can see as well. So let's go do that. Plus, Jenny, we should do the animation class at some point, just for funsies. So this is a backstage journey through Disney's Animal Kingdom. Yes, I brought a water with me. Hi, one, yeah.
Down on the right.
Once again, friends, a reminder that all guests will be asked to disembark the train at Conservation Station. No continuous round trips are currently being offered. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, boarding Wildlife Express.
Chamo friends, there will be a brief delay as our cast members perform cleaning procedures on our train cars. We will resume operations in just a few moments. We thank you for your patience and your understanding.
It's okay, that's not gonna take long. It's not like a huge ride. You can hear them. You can hear the Christmas music. They're playing Rudolph. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know. The microphone probably picks it up. Yeah, this is the music we're going to be hearing through the end of the year now. at all the parks, probably. At least this and Magic Kingdom. I wonder if Christmas songs get copyrighted. I'm not sure.
Once again, friends, we thank you for your patience while we clean the train. We will begin our boarding procedure in just one moment. Thank you.
Up there. I'm going to the very end of this thing. Woohoo! Woo is right. Oh, a nice seat. Yeah, so this isn't a super, if that. Then we can see the area where they take care of the animals if they need any kind of procedures done. It's kind of like an operating room, but it's cool. And they do have an animation studio over there where you can take a class and such. So we'll spend a little time over there, and then I'm not sure what's next, but maybe the Maharaj Trail. See if we can check out the tigers. So again, we're heading over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Just for a little bit. Then we'll see some more animals. Mate.
And we're going to be waiting here just a little bit. We're waiting until our sister Chinese from Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Who knows? Maybe we'll even see
Greetings, friends.
an animal in their operating room. Hopefully not, because we hope that they're all okay. But
Feet and legs inside the train. Sit all the way down.
here we go.
stop. Please be sure to watch your foot as you exit. Go well and be small.
Yeah, everyone, we're doing it one way. Super quick Spanish lunch, so everyone got to the party. We're letting you go over here, Mark, and try to buy us a pretty paper. In our affection section, is viewing. Trains are in 5 to 10 minutes. Please be right on your laptop. Please stand from your inside.
Ooh, little bumpy there. Just a little.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So we'll do a little walk around here. I'm gonna let the crowd go. Okay, I got a little space there, so. Here's Rafiki up front here, because this is his Planet Watch.
Yeah, those are birds. Let's take a look. That's a squirrel. There we go. We just have to What's that?
That big birdhouse. And they have like a lot of these signs here that are like nature tips and tricks almost. They got them all over the place. Just on the way to the building here. See, they've got another one here. What's this one? Try natural pest control. And I do believe once we turn this corner, we're there. Yes. So here's the building with all the animals. They're all real, obviously. And they have this playground, but obviously it's not open right now. Actually, it's not a playground really. It's I think it's usually more like a petting zoo area, because as you can see, they got animals.
Inside the building are reptiles, invertebrates, and amphibians.
It opens out on the other end and then we walk in the park, right?
No, we'll come right back here.
All right, then we want to get out.
Get back on the train.
Get back on the train.
Oh, look, it's the old copy. I think that's what Mickey Sightings was talking about.
The school bus. School bus comes to pick you up from school. Go to school, when you're done this week, school, you get back on school. So it's the same difference. The train brings you over here to visit. You have to, it's the only way in and out. The train's purpose is to bring you back and forth.
I go, Bruce. That's cool. I've never seen a Bruce stuffed animal before. Alrighty. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about you today?
I'm good, thank you. Alright, let's head on. Hi, I'm good, and you? Good, thank you.
We got animals down the hall, the vet hospital, and the research center.
Alright, perfect. They got a Christmas tree. Hello.
This is actually where we prepare the diets for our birds every morning.
I did.
And you can see a variety of different foods for the animals. That's in one category, so pellets, but several other categories of foods, fruits and vegetables, different grounds items, so branches that we grow here, trees that we grow here, we
Yeah.
branches. And then hay, nuts and seeds, and things like peanut butter on occasion.
Oh, cool.
Sugar-free chocolate. Yeah, we get fun with them.
That sounds pretty good.
You're in the kitchen all day. It's the best place.
Yeah. That's cool. Sure. Thank you. All right. So there's a snake in here. He's all curled up. Look at those beetles. Oh, those are big beetles. Yeah, I wouldn't want those outside of the plexiglass. Cockroach. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Those are not real geckos. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's scary looking. Leaf-tailed gecko. Oh, it's huge. Do they sleep hanging? That's crazy. No thanks. Here's a boa. He looks nice and friendly. Chinese crocodile lizard. Where are you? I don't see you. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Okay. Let's see. There's a couple more snakes in here. I don't see them. They're hiding really well. Oh, gross. Look at this giant bullfrog. I don't like frogs. More frogs. So this is like the operating room. I don't see anything being worked on in here, but this is where they take the animals and bring them back to good health.
This is the coolest place in the world.
Behind the scenes with an all-access to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
We want people to be able to get as up close and personal as they can. Just bring it in.
All the work that we're doing is making a difference. Just really a big team effort.
I'm hoping that you might be pregnant.
People have no idea how much goes on behind the scenes.
We don't have favorites. We have favorites. Okay, was probably fine.
Look at all the Christmas going on here.
No? No. He got his scar in a fight with his older brother, Mufasa. Given name,
And this is the animation class right here.
Mufasa, when translated from Swahili, means sovereign or ruler or king. Taka means craft or waste.
Yeah, the stockings are cute.
Yeah. I wonder why he became the villain. I named your older brother King, and we're gonna name him Trash. And you got this language there. Alright, so now we have the eyebrows. Let's go ahead and give him some eyes. And his eyes are going to be these nice almond football kind of shapes. And right here in this little open space.
We'll do the animation class at some point, I'm sure.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
But yeah, so that's the Planet Watch. They have a few reptiles, few amphibians, plus their animal hospital. So let's head back to the train here, and we'll get back to the actual park. But if you do have extra time, when you come to Animal Kingdom, this is a really cool thing to check out, because you never know what they're going to be doing backstage here and who they're going to be treating.
Better with them? Animal? Can I look and see? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna go back on the train.
Alright, so when we head back, we're gonna head over to Asia, and we'll do the Maharaj trek.
This first one here is a scavenger. Do you like scavenger? Yeah, awesome!
For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and your mouth at all times, including when taking photographs. The exception would be when eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly, cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, one, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Hi there, how many do we have here? 4? Take those red bags over there. How much do you want?
Let's see if we can find a Toyga. What's the deal with magic bands? So you technically don't need a magic band. You can get like a card for them to just let you in, but magic bands just kind of make your life a little bit easier. But I think you can request just a card to put on their scanner at the entrance instead of you. Yes, exactly. They have all your information on it. It's got your name on it so that when you scan it, they can let you in. So yeah, it's basically your ticket.
Greetings, friends, and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. We hope you enjoyed your visit to Rafiki's Planet Watch. We are now beginning our return trip to the African town of Harambe. For your safety, please remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children.
Bienvenidos. Comenzamos ahora nuestro viaje de regreso a la aldea africana de Harambe. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Siéntense hasta atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, vigilen a los niños. Gracias.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Two quick reminders as we make our way over to Harambe, Africa. Please remain seated while the train is in motion. And also, please keep that face covering on for the duration of your visit. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express, with service from Rafiki's Planet Watch to the village of Harambe. As you head back out into Disney's Animal Kingdom, we hope you take with you a great appreciation for the very journey that led us here. You see, it was Walt Disney's passion for animals and conservation that led him to send film crews across the globe to capture dramatic footage of wildlife in remote locations. Walt Disney's True Life Adventure series touched the hearts of millions of viewers, inspiring the spirit of conservation and paving the road for the nature documentaries we see today. That same power eventually inspired the creation of Disney Nature, the latest continuation of this wildlife storytelling tradition. With the release of powerful films like African Cats, Born in China, and Penguins, Disney Nature creates a unique opportunity to connect with wildlife on an emotional level, inspiring us to preserve nature through care and understanding. And did you know that each film provides an opportunity for filmgoers to become conservationists just by seeing the films? A portion of Disney Conservation to support of Disney's Animal Kingdom, a place that celebrates our deep connection with animals, the magic of nature, and wonder of exploration that comes from preserving and protecting our natural world. As you venture out into the park today, or make your way back to wherever you call home, remember that legacy lives in you. We are now approaching the Harambe train station. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit.
John, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated while the train is in motion. Once at the platform, a cast member will come over and unlatch those doors and point you in the direction of the exit. For your safety, my safety, and everyone's safety here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, please continue to keep those face coverings on above your nose and below your mouth. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave.
At this time, all guests are being asked to disembark the train at Conservation Station.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to Harambe. Welcome back to Harambe, friends.
Once you're done exploring, return to Conservation Station and reboard the train back to the village of Harambe.
Just a few reminders. Most must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when acting and eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
All right, let's head over to Asia. Then after Asia, I think we're gonna do the safari because we're getting things done pretty fast. So I don't think we'll be here for sunset, but we'll still see some good stuff. Dang, it's pretty windy. So yeah, guys, we're headed over to Asia to go down the trail and see if we can check out the tigers today. We didn't have the best luck with the gorillas.
Yeah, at the Savannah overlooking Gorilla Falls Exploration Center. Yeah, the Gorilla Falls Exploration Center. Did you ever see that today at the golf course?
And it takes a while to get over there, that's for sure. Ooh, yeah, that's breezy. Alright, so we made it to the trail. So, monkeys, tigers, and dragons. You heard me, dragons. Alright, so the dragon is usually the first thing here. Where's the dragon? I'm just not having good luck today. Oh, there he is. Kind of blends in a little. And guys, if you could hit that thumbs up for me so we can try and get some more people in here.
Have you ever seen
Nothing right here. That's usually it's usually a tiger spot. I'm having the worst luck with animals today. There it is. It's kind of a glare. But yeah, there she is. You can kind of see her. Oh, it's a male. So there's the tiger. He's sleeping from the community pool. Awesome.
Were they white? Okay.
I will probably be heading to the pool after this is over. Myself.
Look, this is a picture of the tiger.
All the animals seem very tired today. But yeah, we're getting all these trails done pretty quick, so we can probably head on over to the safari. It might be a shorter stream today. It doesn't seem like very many people are on today.
And usually they don't make it past about 12 years old, so it's 20 years older.
Now again, so after this, we're probably going to do the best part of the day, which is the safari. And that'll be it for the animals.
When this is all over, we'll have to schedule another get together.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we just went from Africa to Asia, so now we gotta go back to Africa. Whoa.
So much noise. I'm like, people get it's like super loud. It makes it just really loud.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll head back and see how active the animals are at this hour. Mid-afternoon. We'll find out.
There's no just walking around, yeah.
Alright, so we haven't had the best luck with animal spotting today. So let's hope that the Kilimanjaro Safari is the best it's ever been. Gotta stay optimistic. Okay, Christina, that stinks, but enjoy the pool.
É mais fácil. Mas esse ponto de estação também dá pra ver.
All right, it's safari time.
I found a nice little quiet spot right next to where Lion King shows in action. There's a little boardwalk, no, but still there. I don't know how to figure it out. Yeah.
Is that the only way?
What? Yeah, well, I went over there before when I was coming. I went over there and I didn't know the direction or something. It was actually stressing me out more than it was not stressing me out. Like, this is how productive. So, I put it out. I go over there. And then beyond that, yeah, you gotta walk it. I'm like, I don't know how long. And I had like 12 minutes. So I'm like, it's just going to 20 minutes.
Alright, we're moving pretty well here.
has provided it with the means of catching fast and big prey. It pays a price for its speed. The lightweight cheetah frequently loses its catch to the stronger hyena or lion. The African warthog is a favorite prey of lions, leopards, and cheetah. Its defense is high-speed escape. When the warthog has no alternative but to fight, it does not use the large upper tusks as one might expect. It is the sharp lower tusks that can inflict lethal damage on a predator. The upper tusks are digging tools used to excavate burrows and find roots.
Harambe is rich with bird life. Keep your eyes out for some of these species.
Cory Buster. Secondary bird. Brown hornbill. Element of guinea fowl.
Alright guys, we're almost on the safari here, so
Ostrich.
sit back and relax and we'll see what we can find. We should be on in just a few minutes.
Eating and drinking are not permitted while in line. Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times while in line and on the attraction. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Please abide by the queue markings, maintain physical distancing, and use the hand sanitizer dispensers provided. Thank you.
Yeah. It's like life down the front.
Alright, you guys, we're gonna be heading out on the safari here in less than 5 minutes. So stick around and we can see what animals we can spot today.
I am Dr. Wilson Mutua, and I am happy to welcome you to Harambe Wildlife Reserve. I hope that your visit will give you new appreciation and respect for Africa's magnificent...
We'll see some lions, zebras, the giraffes, and the rest of your favorites here.
Harambe Wildlife Reserve was created to meet the growing challenges that face our native wildlife here. Expanding human population is bringing a loss of natural habitat, threatening the very existence of great creatures. Sadly, even the
One. Thank you. Oh, I got back row.
Alrighty, friends, make sure you wash those hands, arms, legs, and feet on your right side, and you have to shut those doors.
Alright guys, I'm not gonna chat during the safari, so enjoy and we'll see what we can find.
Okay, let's go. Bravo, friends, my name is Trudy and I am going to be your safari guide out here on today's journey through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now I do kindly ask that you all please remain seated for me. Keep all those arms, hands, feet, and legs inside this truck at all times, please. As we head out here today, we are asking for the courtesy of those around you. Make sure you keep those face coverings on. But we are going to go ahead. We're going to start our journey here today right in the Little Ituri Forest. If you're looking to your right, then you've already noticed that Okapi hanging out. Looks like he decided to get a little fancy for y'all today. He is indeed wearing his zebra pants. But don't let that fool ya. Okapis, they are much more closely related to a giraffe than they are to a zebra. You can also tell he is indeed a male. He does indeed have those ossicones right on top of his head there. Now only male okapis have ossicones, kind of like how all giraffes have ossicones. Looks like you can also notice a saddle-billed stork to the right side. It might be a little hard to see, so you're probably not going to notice that he's got a yellow saddle and stitched right on his bill. That's how those birds got their name, though. Now to our left, you can kind of notice that black rhinoceros all the way back there moving behind those rocks, and he is very hard to see, so I do apologize for that. But do know that black rhinos can certainly charge about 35 miles an hour. I think that's pretty impressive considering they can be about 3,000 pounds. Now black rhinos have a prehensile upper lip, so they can grasp really easily at any branches or leaves they might want to eat from. And you can typically tell most rhinoceros apart though, just by their mouth shape. It looks like instead we can check out some bongos back there. Now all bongos, both male and females, they all have horns right on top of their heads. Unlike the greater kudus hanging out with them, where only male kudus have horns. So we can tell that all three of them are in fact females, because they don't have any horns. They both have stripes on their bodies though. Those stripes are going to help both animals to use a type of natural camouflage here within the forest. So they are very good at blending in well with their surroundings, just like the bushes and even the tall grass. We are leaving the forest though. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make our way right into the Saki River. Now, Saki River is the home to a few of Africa's more dangerous animals. Now, it's not the best spot to stop and look at him. It's not very safe to stop on that curve there, so I hope y'all got a really good look at him. Hippos are incredibly territorial, and that is what makes them very dangerous animals. Now, usually they like to hang out in the water. It helps keep them nice and cool throughout their days, but as you just saw, they occasionally like to come out of the water, and they like to graze along those banks for some food. Now, hippos, they only eat vegetation, so those pink-backed pelicans that are hanging out over there with the bloat of hippos, they don't have much to worry about. They certainly get their name from a natural pink color that they have on their backs, and that pink color will turn much more vibrant when the pelicans are in mating season. Now make sure we stay seated, friends. Even if we come to a stop, I'm going to ask that you stay seated because that is for your safety. I don't need anyone falling overboard. Like I said, those hippopotamus are very territorial. So they might not eat you, but they're pretty large, so we don't want them attacking you. It looks like we can also notice some Nile crocodiles hanging out. Both male and female crocodiles, they're going to take the eggs of their babies and they're going to roll those eggs right in their mouth. But they do that just as a way to help their babies to hatch. Now, of course, they have to do that really gently, considering a crocodile's jaw strength could be so strong, they could pretty easily crush the bones of their prey. Now, crocodiles, they're going to have more of a triangular mouth shape, and alligators, they're going to have more of an oval mouth shape. So that might be the easiest way to tell those two apart. Looks like we can also check out the baobab tree. It almost looks like it's upside down, but that's just because those branches there happen to go leafless for about 9 months out of the year. Now we can also call this spot here the overlook, as it certainly overlooks the most of the savanna. Now the savanna is home to lots of different types of animals, and every animal on the savanna, they play a really important role in the savanna's ecosystem. So these animals, they really work together to help each other survive, whether they realize they're doing that or not. And we can start to notice some of the Incola cattle on the right side over there. They're also known as Watusi cattle, as they were first domesticated by the Watusi tribe in Africa. Their horns are incredibly large, but they are also incredibly light. And those horns are pretty hollow on the inside, having a honeycomb structure running through them, which is going to help the cattle to be able to circulate their blood right through those horns. That's going to help regulate their body temperature, as the blood's going to cool down when it gets to the very top of the horns. And when it travels back through their bodies, it's going to help to cool them down. To your left, you've noticed a pack of wild African dogs. And they are also known as wild painted dogs because of their beautifully painted coats. Just like the human fingerprint, every coat of every single dog is different in some way. But they are a part of the canine family. So unlike hyenas, hyenas are not related to dogs at all, as they make up their own family. Now they are also known as one of those vicious hunters along the savanna, but they also hunt as a pack, so they certainly work together as a team to take down the rest of their prey. All the way in the back, you can check out some of the sable antelope. And the sables are the symbol here for the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. We've also noticed a dazzle of mountain zebras. We can tell they're mountain zebras. They have really small hooves, and that's going to help them to stand on the mountains. They also have an extra piece of skin on their neck that only mountain zebras have, and that is called a dewlap. Dewlaps are going to help the mountain zebras to regulate their body temperature. These mounds we're creeping around are termite mounds, and African termites make their mounds as hard as concrete. They like to make them using dirt, saliva, and dung. They would chew it all up, they'd spit it out, and makes that really hard concrete-like material. Now we could also call a group of giraffe a tower, as they are the tallest animal in the world. And just like the okapi we noticed earlier, they have super duper long, purple, and prehensile tongues. That of course helps them to reach really high at that food, just like those branches and leaves there. A giraffe's tongue could be about as long as your longest finger to your elbow, which is so long that they could pretty easily lick their own eyeball if they had the need to do so. Now the purple color though, that is going to help prevent their tongues from getting sunburned, as giraffes are going to spend the majority of their days eating and chewing. They do have 4 chambers to their stomach after all. Now to our right side, we can notice a herd of wildebeest. If you look all the way back there, the little guys that kind of look like s'mores, those are springboks. Now they can spring about 6 feet up into the air, or even 13 feet across while running. And we call that pronking. That happens to be tall enough and even long enough that they can jump right through the safari truck if they wanted to. Now wildebeest though, they have scent glands by their eyes and even on their hooves. And those scent glands are going to help the wildebeest to follow the rest of their herd as they migrate pretty frequently. Now giraffes, they can be born at about 6 feet tall. So a newborn baby giraffe is already taller than most of you. Mamas though, they like to give birth standing up. So the first thing a lot of giraffe experience is a 6-foot drop right to the ground. Of course, those babies, they gotta be born pretty tall though. They gotta be able to nurse from mom once they're born. Now on your right side, you might notice the African elephant hanging out back there. We can tell you an African elephant, he's got some pretty large ears that are kind of shaped like the outline of Africa. We can also safely assume he's a male, as the males, they tend to be pretty solitary. So for the most part, you're usually going to find them hanging out all by themselves. You also might notice that he tends to look a little dirty. Now elephant, they give themselves a dirt bath though, so they purposely cake on all that mud and dirt, as it provides them with a nice thick barrier between them and the sun. So it acts like a nice natural sunblock for them. Unfortunately though, these animals, they are experiencing habitat loss. As people, they are mining in these kinds of areas for minerals that we happen to use in our electronic devices. Now, the good news is that mineral, it can very much be reused. So if we just recycle any devices that we're no longer using, we could help limit a lot of that unnecessary mining. Which of course is going to help save a lot of different animals as well as their habitats. But we'll go ahead, we'll keep cruising forward, we'll move right through these red clay pits, and you'll even notice all the test marks that's up in the right way. Now elephants, they do travel through these parts pretty frequently. They love to tear up and eat the red clay. It does, of course, provide them with a lot of nutrients and minerals that they would not typically find in a regular diet. Up ahead, it looks like we'll come across a flamboyant of greater flamingo. And you're going to notice that they are greater just because they are the largest of the flamingos, but they also happen to be the lightest shade of pink. And you might notice that some of them look more gray than pink, but that's just because they're younger. As flamingos are born gray, they later develop their pink color from eating a lot of shrimp. Shrimp has carotene in it, and carotene is going to be a mineral that gives the flamingos their pink color. Now, they're not a migrating bird, and flamingos can most certainly spend their entire lives in one spot. They will, however, leave their homes, and they will search for a new home if their waters became overly polluted. So it's really important we try to help keep those waterways as clean as possible. And if not for the flamingos, then maybe for some of our other favorite animals out there. I did mention that flamingos have carotene in them, and that almost sounds like keratin, but keratin is what makes up rhinoceros horns. Keratin is also found in human fingernails as well as human hair. So when you kind of think about why rhinoceros are being poached almost to extinction just for their horns, it really doesn't make any sense. And those horns, they don't have any extra value to them that we don't already have on ourselves. So there really is no good reason to be poaching those animals. And those horns, they should stay right where they belong. To your left, if you haven't noticed, there is a cheetah laying down over there. Cheetahs, they are pretty quick when they want to be. And they can certainly run upwards and over 70 miles an hour. They can also go from 0 to 60 within about 3 seconds. They have super flexible spines. That's going to help the cheetahs to outstretch their front 2 legs a whole lot further than the rest of their bodies. I guess she wanted to give me a good example there. And they do have unretractable claws. So like soccer cleats, that's going to help the cheetahs to be able to grip the ground as they run. Now, they are considered to be the largest cat that still purrs. And they are diurnal animals. That means they are daytime animals. So cheetahs like to be active, and they much prefer to hunt during the daytime. Which is unlike some of our other large cat friends that we know of, who are nocturnal and much prefer the nighttime. It looks like you can already start to kind of notice the lion hanging out over there. Now, lions are pretty inactive from around 16 to 20 hours a day. That doesn't mean they're always sleeping, though. They're not lazy animals. They're just resting. They are just conserving as much energy as they possibly can for the nighttime or when they go out and they hunt for their food. The lioness, though, she is going to do the majority of the hunting. The males, think of them as more of the protectors. So they're going to hang back and they're going to guard their territories. They're going to take care of any cubs they might have. To our right side though, we can notice a couple animals. We can notice the beautiful scimitar horned oryx hanging out a little closer to us. Further back, you can even check out those white rhinoceros. Rhinos get their name by their mouth shape, of course, not by their color. So black rhinos and white rhinos are the same color. White just comes from a mispronunciation of the word bite. Bite happens to mean broad or wide, and as we creep around, you're going to notice that they have some pretty broad and square-like mouths. Now, for those of us that have cats at home, just like those domesticated cats, lions do indeed have sandpapery tongues, but it is much more prominent on the lions, as it's going to allow them to lick the bones of their prey completely clean. And to our left, we'll check out some warthogs. Warthogs are going to be the largest animals that still dig those burrows there, and we can also tell that we're looking at a male, and there's even a female walking around further back there. Now we can tell he's a male because he's got 4 warts. Females only got 2 warts. The males, they like to fight more than the females. They typically fight over females. So it makes sense of why they have more warts though. They need some extra protection to cushion their face as they fight so much. Now those oryxes, they get their name as their horns do resemble the Arabian scimitar sword. They could also go up to about 9 months without drinking any water if they needed to. And they certainly like to preserve that water by not sweating until they reach over 115 degrees Fahrenheit. We can also check out some ostrich, who are the largest of the birds. Now they are a flightless bird, so they don't use their wings to fly. They use their wings to turn or to help them keep balance as they run pretty quick. We can know they're females, they got the nice pretty gray feathers, and males are going to be much darker. Their feathers, they're going to look almost black. Now, of course, they are the largest bird. It certainly makes sense that their eggs are going to be the largest of the eggs. Ostrich eggs are so thick and strong that an adult male human could stand on them and they wouldn't break. But that also makes sense because mom and dad like to take turns laying on eggs to keep them nice and warm. And male ostrich can sometimes weigh around 200 to 300 pounds. Now something that I find pretty cool about the oryxes that we saw a moment ago, they were in fact 100% extinct out in the wild. And it is until a couple of conservation teams, they decided to come together. They helped breed them and then they released a group of them out into the wild. So they're no longer extinct out there, which is super awesome to think about. Unfortunately though, it looks like our journey is slowly coming to an end as we are making our way past the Warden's Post. Now do know though that there are so many different ways to help a lot of different animals and even our ecosystem. Of course, you can always donate to a conservation fund, and there are lots to choose from. Now Disney has their own conservation fund though, where they will match every single donation dollar for dollar. So every little bit makes a big difference out there. Now you can also support your local zoos or AZA accredited facilities. That's where a lot of those conservation teams are going to come from. So the more you continue to support them, just by visiting them or even donating to them, the more they're going to be able to help our endangered wildlife. Which means they're going to help a lot of those animals from becoming fully extinct. Of course, you can always check out and learn about more animals. Knowledge is, of course, power. So the more you learn, the more you can spread that knowledge to others. And the more that is also going to help our endangered wildlife. Now here in Africa, you can head on over to the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trails, where you're going to find a lot of animals over there that we did not even get a chance of noticing here today on the reserve. But we are going to make our way to the dock, friend, so please make sure you have everything with you. Here in Harambe, we do not say goodbye. Instead, we say Kwaherini. Simply means to go well. So I am going to ask that you go safe out there, please,
as always, go well. And of course, go wild. Now make sure you wash those hands, arms, legs, and feet as you open those doors to your right. Please watch your step down. Please double check your rows and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay. Alright, you guys, that safari was pretty good. Everything came out that I expected. So we got some pretty good views on that. So that definitely made today a bit better after the lack of sightings earlier. We're gonna make our way back over to the Tree of Life. Oh, look, it's Rafiki and Timon. That is not Pumbaa. That is Timon. How do you mix those two up?
junkyard. That's something that you always do wrong.
I want to help you get all that new model shit.
Alright, and as we head out here, I want to show you guys the giant Christmas tree at the front of the park.
Thanks for visiting us today. For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, including when taking photographs. The exception will be when eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly, cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, we're coming up on that Christmas tree. Sure, it's not as huge as the one at Magic Kingdom, but it's still very cool. We'll get up close to it and see a couple of the details. Hose God 01. Well, first off, thank you for coming in. And yeah, December might be kind of tough. I know the parks are getting pretty full. So it's even hard getting in here as a Florida resident sometimes. But if you can come, excellent. It's going to be very comfortable. So I do hope you're able to. This might be one of my favorite parts of the tree right here. It's just Eeyore. And we'll take a look up here. It does go very high. So it's pretty much the same pattern all around the tree. Then they have a bunch of Winnie the Pooh's friends at the bottom. They got Eeyore, they got Kanga and Roo, Piglet. I didn't see Pooh, but Tigger's right there, so. So it very quickly became Christmas time here at Disney World. All right, so thank you to everyone for coming in today. I am at the exit of the park here, so we'll be back on Saturday for a live stream at Magic Kingdom, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna stay till close, and we might be battling some tropical weather, but we will be there, so I hope to see you guys then. Until then, stay healthy and stay happy.